Oi, fala aí pessoal, bom dia. Você está escutando o Inglês do Rádio. I am your host, Foster Hodge. This is your daily dose of English. Hey, Alexia. What's up? How are you doing?
Hello, Foster. I'm just fine. Are you better?
I'm doing a little bit better. Thank you. Thank you for publicly stating my illness. I had several students today wishing me well, saying they hoped that I felt better. And then I
You're
recognized that
welcome.
Alexia had been
Yes.
publishing that on Instagram.
It's on Instagram. All our lives.
Our lives just like us. Is it like pictures of me sick in bed?
Yes, almost.
Great. Awesome. Today, since the last few days I've been kind of sick, means I've been sitting around watching a lot of Netflix, a lot of series. So I thought that would be a good thing to talk about. What do you think?
Yeah. I love Netflix, you know that. I'm
know you
addicted to shows.
Yes, Alexia watches a lot of series. So, Alexia, last time we talked about the I sound, the difference between the E and the I. And for some reason, we said Netflix. So, before we get started, let's just take a look at the pronunciation of the word Netflix. All right?
Uh-huh.
So, first, can you just say the word for me?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Não, em
Isso.
português é Netflix.
Okay,
In
in
English,
English?
Netflix.
There we go. Netflix. Two things you want to think about here. First, this is what I call a soft T, almost a stop T, where your mouth is more or less in the same position to produce a normal T sound, like time, table, where you're really saying t, t. But we don't quite make that sound. So I just say Netflix. Netflix. Do you hear that? I'm not really articulating the T sound.
Uh-huh. Netflix.
Perfect. One more time. Not so exaggerated.
Netflix.
Perfect. Great. And the second thing I wanted to mention is in the second syllable, the second part of the word, we're saying flicks. So this is the I sound. It's not Netflix, it's Netflix.
Flex.
Cool. So all together now,
Netflix.
I love watching Netflix.
I love watching Netflix.
Yeah. Do you know, I think you know this. Maybe we've already mentioned this in a podcast. I can't remember. Do you know what the phrase Netflix and chill means?
Ah, yes. Yes, I do remember that you told me once, but I can't remember what it means.
What do you think? Take a guess.
Netflix and chill.
Hey, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
You gonna come to my house, Netflix and chill tonight?
Yeah, it's like a line, right? How do I say this?
Yeah, it's kind of like a pickup line.
Yeah, pickup line.
Yeah. I don't know exactly. Apparently, this is what the younger kids are doing. So I don't know what they're saying nowadays. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But apparently, Netflix and chill is more or less a euphemism for like, hey, do you want to come over to my house? Maybe watch a movie, see what happens.
in our time would be like, vamos assistir algum filme. Nowadays it's Netflix or Amazon Prime.
Nowadays, it's actually Netflix and just chill.
Uh-huh.
There's no secret message there. It's
And it's so weird. Like, it's not weird because, I mean, it's cool, but it's weird at the same time.
that we act like old people, and we are both, just so everyone knows, we're 28 years old, both of us. Getting old.
Yeah, going to 29. Yeah.
Okay, so Alexa, we know how to pronounce Netflix. We know that Netflix and chill is a cool phrase for younger kids, maybe a little inappropriate and too young for us, apparently. Alexa, you watch a lot of Netflix. What are you watching right now?
Right now, I'm rewatching House.
Rewatching House. Okay.
Yes.
House is a show about the doctor that always has a crazy case, and it seems like he's not going to solve it, and then he solves it.
Yeah, it's an amazing actor. I forgot his name, but
His name is Hugh Laurie. Hugh
yeah,
Laurie.
Hugh Laurie. He's a British actor.
Hmm.
So during the show, he has his American accent. So I think it's amazing how he could do that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Alexia and I were actually talking about that yesterday. One day, when Foster knows more about how to explain better the different dialects in Britain, we'll talk about it. Maybe next week.
Yeah, and with House there is Dr. Chase as well, and I don't know his name. It's his actual name,
No, me either.
but
He's Australian,
he's
though,
from
right?
he's Australian.
Yeah. Ele é tão gato. Nossa Senhora.
Bom, quando ele foi pro Chicago Fire, ele virou um dos meus atores preferidos.
Okay.
During Chicago Fire, he has an American accent as well.
Yeah. So before Alexia is daydreaming about Chicago Fire and Australian blonde boys for a while, Alexia, do you use? I think I know the answer to this, but do you use Netflix to improve your English or just series in
Yes.
general?
Yes, I do.
In what way?
When I really, really want to study, like to super improve my English, I don't use or put English subtitles. I have no subtitles, only listening.
Yeah. So you could say, I don't use subtitles or I don't put on subtitles.
Yeah.
But the important thing is when you say put, I'm hearing you say put.
Yeah, put.
Which
I don't
kind
know
of
why I
sounds
said-
like poot,
said but.
which is a way that little kids say "sotang pung," poot.
Poot.
That's what my mom
I
said
don't
when we were
sabia
little
disso.
kids.
Aw.
Yeah, who pooted? Yeah. And you're like, who put it on the subtitles? Quem está soltando
This could
pum
be
no
really,
meio?
really, really horrible. Can you imagine this?
Yeah, I can. Pretty sure it's happened before with my parents, and I just
No.
didn't say anything.
No. No, it didn't. But yeah, and then when I want to relax, but at the same time I want to keep improving, I put I put my now every time that I say put.
Okay, this is the other U sound. The same sound as push.
But okay, I
There
put
we go.
I
Perfect.
put English subtitles. So one day when I was watching Law and Order, I put the English subtitles and I posted on Instagram when they were saying the TH sound with the tongue when you have to bite the tongue, and it was perfect. I could show it.
Yeah, your tongue is really outside your mouth with the TH. A lot of students don't believe me, but
It's true.
it actually does depend on your tongue size a little bit. But with most people, including myself and you, to correctly produce the TH sound, the tongue's going to have to be outside of your mouth.
Yeah. And that's it. I think that I use most for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't take notes. I don't do anything like this because I don't know. I like to study like this, but maybe some people could take notes about something.
Yeah. Alexia, are you ready for some tough love?
Something. Yes.
Do you know what tough love means?
No.
No? Tough love?
No, I understood that, but I don't know what you want to say.
When you're giving someone tough love, it's like hard advice or difficult criticism to accept.
Okay.
So I'm just preparing you for the criticism I'm about to give you.
Thank you, Foster.
No, it's really not criticism. It's just my personal opinion. I know you know this, is you should never, with your level of English, you should never be using subtitles.
I do agree. I really, really do agree. I'm not saying anything, but sometimes I'm watching it with my dad most of times. And when I put oh my God, what happened with me? When I put subtitles, it's because I want to
It's those damn subtitles.
I don't want to study. That's the only one.
The subtitles are making me poot all the time. So, Alexia, I always tell this to my students as well. If you're with your dad, if you're with your husband, wife, whatever, and someone else needs subtitles, yeah, don't be the asshole who's like, no, no subtitles. This is English, advanced English lessons.
I
But
tried to do this with my friend, and she almost killed me.
who? Bruna.
Of course.
Yeah, I think most people know Bruna by now. She comes up pretty often.
She listens to us, so.
If you're with someone else, that's totally cool. But the truth is, especially in a foreign language, if you are using subtitles, you're going to be reading. It's just
Yes.
impossible, very, very, very difficult to listen to audio in a foreign language and read simultaneously unless you know exactly what the dialogue is already going to be, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's why people should start doing this with very, very easy series.
Yeah, I always recommend starting with something you know. That helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to improve your vocabulary, if you want to, I don't know, work on some small grammar things or just work with dialogues, subtitles, totally cool. But if you really want to get to the heart of your problems in English, I imagine they have to do with understanding native speakers and fast conversation and the sounds of pronunciation. To do that, that means subtitles no bueno.
No bueno.
No,
Perfecto.
mucho no bueno.
Yeah, but I do agree. You know that I do agree.
I know you agree. Alexia, just one last thing before we go. I want to talk about something that I used to do a lot more than I do now, but I still think it's very valuable and a very good practice for anybody that's training your language. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
What I like to do is more or less memorize an entire scene, like an entire collection of dialogue from a movie or a series that I like. In general, I'll pick something that I've already seen before, and I'll choose my favorite scene from that episode or that documentary or whatever. And I'll try to choose like 1 or 2 minutes of dialogue and memorize everything as well as I can. So I just slow down the speed, I repeat a million times, try to mimic and imitate the intonation, the rhythm, and then I try to shadow them in real time. And then the ultimate nerdy language thing is I will try to completely take off the audio, mute the audio, and then I just play the characters completely.
Yeah. It was what you tried to do with me with the opening from Law and Order.
Oh yeah, that worked out really well.
Yeah.
But now you have admitted your failure to our audience. So maybe we just reopened that can of
No.
worms.
No. Let me free.
Let me free.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alexia, on that note, you're free. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Go watch Grey's Anatomy with all the subtitles and poots you want.
You are the Putin, not me.
Ciao. Later.
Ciao.